Welcome to OCG Thursday, baby. So today we actually are going to be getting a chance to look at Amazement, of all things. And this actually really piqued my interest when Lund brought this up. Because I was like, when we first saw Amazement, I was like, this deck seems kind of bad. But, it still looks kind of bad. But with that being said, though, make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss out on more awesome OCG content. So, we have triple copies of Amazement, Administrator Valranshor, or however you want to pronounce his name. So once per turn, you can banish any number of attraction trap cards from your graveyard, target that many cards your opponent controls, and destroy them. And you can only use the following effects of him once per turn. So, once per turn, if a trap card is activated, except during damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. If your opponent normal or special summons a monster, except during damage step, you can target one of your opponent's monsters and equip that monster with one attraction trap card from your deck. So remember, this entire theme is going to involve the effects of your cards via your turn and your opponent's turn. It's kind of strange. Then we have the Comica here. When this card is normal summon, you can set an attraction trap card directly from your deck to your spell and trap card zone. And then quick effect, we can target one attraction trap that is equipped to a monster, and equip one Amazement monster you control, one face of monster opponent controls. Alright, so you get to switcheroo here. And set. That's really what we care about. We also have triple copies of Ash Blossom, one Ecclesia, triple copies of Max C, and then we're going to get into the good stuff here. So, amazing time ticket. Pay 100. Pay feel great. And then, depending on whose turn it is, apply this effect. So if it's your turn, you can add an Amazement trap card from deck to your hand. If it's your opponent's turn, set one attraction trap card directly from your deck to your spell and trap card zone. It can be activated this turn. So this will let you bring out any of your traps that you see fit here onto the field. Alright, we also have one Nadir Servant, two copies of Duality, and triple copies of Extrav. Alright, now our trap cards. Amaze, Attraction, Cyclone Coaster. So we can target one Amazing monster you control, one face-hit monster your opponent controls, and equip this card to it. Alright? And you can activate the effect based on the equipped monster's controller. So if we control it, alright, we can target one spell and trap card the opponent controls, send both it and this card to the graveyard. Or if it's our opponent, we add an Amazement monster from our deck to our hand, and if you do, send this card to the graveyard. So, you either get a spell and trap card pop or a search, actually, which is really good. And then we have the Horror House. Target an Amazing monster, a monster your opponent controls, and equip it. And then, if it's ours, we can target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate the effect. Or if it's your opponent, change the equipped monster to face down defense position. Alright, so you're either getting a negate or a flip down, which is actually really good value. Then we have one copy of the Rapid Racing, so same thing, equip to whichever. If it's our monster, we can target one card of the opponent's graveyard, change the equipped monster's battle position, and if you do, shuffle that target into the deck. So you have to shift something to defense mode to get a shuffle back. Or if it's the opponent, increase the equipped monster's level by 1 until the end of the turn, and if you do, change the battle position. Granted, this card's not super strong, compared to the other two, but still got something going for it. Then we have one Dogmatica Genesis. Target one banished Fusion Synchro or Link monster or Exceed, and one effect monster your opponent controls with the same card type, Fusion, Synchro, Exceed, or Link. Return that banished monster to the extra deck, and if you do, negate the effects of the opponent's monster. This is another target that we can actually pull off with Ecclesia, which is kind of interesting. Then we have two Punishment, one Impure Order, one Judgment, triple Solemn Strike, and triple copies of TC Boo. See why this deck does good. Then we have one copy of Paleozoic Cambuster. I don't know why this is in here, but alright. We have one 5-headed Link Dragon. So we can yeet this at the opponent. Alright. I just want to make sure that this doesn't do anything. Let's see here. We have the two copies of the Wind Pegasus Addignister, one Stardust, one Omega, one Black Rose, triple copies of Titanclad, one Skull Warrior, triple Anitis, and then another copy of Yeet Dragon. Side deck here we have one Pankratops, two Drone Lockbird, one Feather Duster, one Rapid Racing, triple Evenly Matched, triple Imperm, two Judgment, and two copies of Starlight Road, wrapping up, well, a nice little amazing deck for you guys. I don't think that this is particularly all that busted in the grand scheme of things, but with that being said, I do like what this strategy does give to you as a player. It's got a nice little toolbox. It needs a little bit more. I mean, that seems to be the general trend these days. just a little bit more, and we can get somewhere with this. All right, next up, this is something that we can't really abuse right now in the TCG, but yeah, it's still something hilarious. So, Skull Servants just got this cute little power-up card called White Baking. This card's name becomes Skull Servant while in the graveyard. If a level 3 or lower zombie monsters you control will be destroyed by battle card effect, you can discard this card instead. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 2 monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. That are Skull Servant, and or specifically list Mr. Skull Servant in their text except for Mr. White Baking, and then discard 1 card. So it doesn't generate an inherent plus, but it does further set up the graveyard, which is actually quite nice for this deck. So we activate That Grass Looks Greener, we mill zombies, we go burr. Alright, tale as old as time. So we have 1 copy of Armageddon Knight, triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, 2 copies of Danger Nessie, 2 Danger Jackalope, 2 copies of Tsuchinoko, with the 1 Destrudo, 1 copy of Eater of Millions, 1 Fairy Tale Snow, 1 copy of the Ghost Bell in the Haunted Mansion, 1 Guizuki, 1 copy of Jet Synchron, triple copies of King of the Skull Servant, with 1 Mathematician, triple copies of Pot of Max C. yeah, this card is so good. Pot of the Maximus. 1 Mizuki, triple copies of the Lady in White, triple Unizombie, triple copies of Mr. White Baking himself, 1 White Mare, and we have triple White Prince, and then triple copies of Skull Servant. Then we have some draw power with 2 Allures, 1 Burial, 2 copies of Called by the Grave, 1 Card Destruction, triple Crossout Designator, 1 copy of Foolish Barrel, 1 Droplet, 1 Feather Duster, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 for 1, 1 Mr. Popper Upper, 2 Potted Azizes, 1, 2 That Grass Looks Green. I still cannot believe this card's limited to 2 in the OCG, and it's not a problem. Like, think about that. Then we have 1 Imperm. Nice one-ofs, by the way. I guess, gotta have them for the Crossout Designator, right? Alright, so we also have 1 Union Carrier, 1 Zero Boros, 1 copy of Anima, 1 Link Kribo with 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 Cerberus, 1 IP, 1 copy of Curious Boy, 1 Hulk, 1 Soldier, 1 Access Code, 1 Shooting Riser, 1 Omega, and of course, the 1 Black Rose Dragon. Side deck here we have 1 Lancia, 1 Pankratops, 1 Nibiru, 1 Skullmeister, 1 Cosmic Cyclone, 1 Droplet, 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Twin Twister, 1 Anti-Spell, 1 Evenly Matched, 1 Gozen, 1 Imperial Order, 1 TC Boo, and 1 Vanity's Emptiness. So many one-ofs for this stupid good card. Interesting. So, this man's just literally siding just so he doesn't lose via Crossout Designator. Understandable. The last deck we have today is some love back to Blackwings, actually, man. It's been so long. Now, we've talked about, like, Tri-Brigade Blackwings, but this is a nice little... You can actually build this right now. I mean, minus Crossout Designators, but that's fine. So you get, like, 6 tech slots here. And the entire extra deck is here. So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, triple copies of Asta, the South, the Wind, 1 copy of Blizzard, triple copies of Bora the Spear, triple copies of Gale, triple copies of Hamaton, the Dust, 1 copy of Chris, the Crack of Dawn, 1 Orochi, the Squall, triple copies of Simone, 1 copy of Zephyros, the Elite, 1 Kaliko Clawcrow, triple copies of Maxi, with 1 Necro Vulture, 1 copy of the Strange Lanius, 1 triple copies of Black Whirlwind, 2 copies of Called by the Grave, triple copies of Crossout Designator, and triple copies of Pot of Prosperity, with the 1 Rank Up Magic. Well, make Infinity, but we're not doing that. We're pooping out this good card. Extra deck here, we have 1 Wystrix, 1 Crusadia Avermax, 1 Unicorn, 1 IP, 1 Access Code Machine, 1 Shrieking of All Calamities, 1 Ultimate Falcon, 1 Force Strix, 1 Blaze Falcon, 1 Arsenal Falcon, 1 Raiders Knight, 1 Ark Rebellion, with 2 copies of Former Master, and 1 Nathung. Side deck here, we have 2 Lancia, triple Droll and Lockbird, 2 Nibiru, 2 copies of Droplet, 1 Feather Duster, 2 Lightning Storm, 2 Anti-Spell Fragrance, and 1 copy of Imperial Order, wrapping up your chunk of OCG Thursday, everybody. I do like what Amazement really kind of brings to the table. It's actually back row decks. I love them. Make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss out on more excellent content, and I will see your beautiful faces back here with some more cool content later on in the day, guys. Peace out. Have a good rest. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCole40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCole40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcolegames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.